And Young Buzz, welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything K-pop and beyond, with all the excitement and a sprinkle of fan energy because, let's be honest, we can't help ourselves. Today, we're diving into some seriously huge news that just dropped about our girl Rosé from BLACKPINK. And I'm telling you, this isn't just another casual update. This is the kind of news that makes you sit up straight, grab your coffee and go, wait, did I just read that right? Because on August 27, 2025, Forbes Korea officially reported that Rosé ranked #1 on the 2025 Celebrity YouTuber rankings. #1, out of everyone. That's insane, but also, are we even surprised? Her YouTube channel right now has 18.1 million subscribers, 3.6 billion views, and 86 uploaded videos. And if those numbers don't already make you dizzy, let's talk money. Her estimated annual revenue from YouTube alone is about 11.1 billion KRWs, which translates to roughly 7.98 million in USDs. Like, let that sink in. She's basically making what some people don't even make in a lifetime, in 1 year, from YouTube. Now here's where I want your thoughts. Do you guys think Rosé's success is mostly because she's a K-pop idol? Or do you think her content really stands on its own? Because here's my take. Yes, her fame definitely gives her a head start, but at the end of the day, people won't keep watching unless they genuinely enjoy the content. And from what I've seen, her channel isn't just random uploads. It actually feels personal, like you're getting this raw, unfiltered side of Rosé that fans crave. And it doesn't stop there. If we look back to October 2024, Rosé collaborated with Bruno Mars on the track APT. That song was everywhere. It became the fastest rising K-pop release of the year on YouTube, and as of just this week, its music video has surpassed 1.9 billion views. That's almost 2 billion views on one video. Like, that's not just impressive, that's record-shattering. And check this out, APT entered the Billboard Hot 100 at #8 and peaked at #3. For a K-pop female artist, that is history-making. That's the highest entry and ranking ever achieved by a female artist from Korea. It's kind of wild to think about how Rosé has carved out this space for herself, not just in K-pop, but in global music. Now let's pause and really reflect on this. Rosé went from being 1/4 of BLACKPINK, already the biggest girl group in the world, to becoming one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world 2025. That's not just a flex, that's a statement. It tells us that Rosé isn't just riding the wave of K-pop's popularity, she's shaping it. She's setting the standard for what it means to be an artist in this era. And honestly, if you think about it, this is also a huge win for female representation in the music industry. Like, we often see male artists dominate the charts, dominate YouTube, dominate financial rankings, but now here's Rosé, proving that women in K-pop, and women in general, can command just as much influence, power, and success. And I think that's worth celebrating. Meanwhile, let's not forget about BLACKPINK as a group. Their official YouTube channel is still absolutely massive. 96.8 million subscribers, 38.8 billion views, and over 634 uploads. Their estimated annual revenue is around 8.12 billion W, which is about $6 million USD. So yeah, while Rosé is out there making waves individually, BLACKPINK as a whole continues to be an unstoppable global powerhouse. But here's something I've been thinking about. Does Rosé's individual success on YouTube mean that we might see more solo content from the other members too? Like, imagine if Jennie, Jisoo, or Lisa really dove deep into their own YouTube channels with consistent uploads. Would they be able to match Rosé's success? Or is there something unique about Rosé's vibe that just clicks with audiences? I'd love to hear what you guys think, because personally, I feel like each member brings something completely different to the table. And speaking of the group, BLACKPINK isn't slowing down anytime soon. They're gearing up for their highly anticipated November comeback album. That's right, a comeback album is on the horizon, and you know how chaotic and exciting things get when BLACKPINK drops new music. Every teaser, every music video, every performance, it's like a cultural reset every single time. On top of that, they're currently in the middle of their world tour, BLACKPINK World Tour Deadline. 31 shows, 16 cities. That is a massive undertaking. And starting in October, they'll be heading to major Asian stadiums in Kaohsiung, Bangkok, Jakarta, Bulacan, Singapore, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. I know a lot of you watching are probably from these cities, so tell me in the comments, are you going to one of these concerts? If so, I'm officially jealous because you guys are about to witness something incredible live. And let's just imagine this for a second. BLACKPINK performing their comeback songs on this tour while Rosé is simultaneously the #1 celebrity YouTuber in Korea. Like, talk about living in a parallel universe where everything is peak BLACKPINK. I honestly don't even know how Blinks are surviving right now. The serotonin levels must be through the roof. But this also brings me back to a bigger question. With all this success individually and as a group, how do you think BLACKPINK balances it all? Because think about it. They're touring the world, preparing for an album, and also managing individual projects like acting, modeling, and in Rosé's case, dominating YouTube. It makes me wonder if they ever just sit down, order takeout, and binge-watch dramas like the rest of us. Or do they literally live in permanent superstar mode? And maybe that's why Rosé's YouTube channel feels so refreshing. It gives fans a glimpse into those more human, less polished moments. And ironically, that's what makes her even more relatable, even though she's making millions. It's almost like the more successful she gets, the more she tries to share a side of herself that feels grounded. And honestly, that's smart. Fans don't just want the glamour, they want the connection. So here's my challenge to you guys. If you had the chance to tell Rosé what kind of content you'd love to see on her channel, what would it be? More music-related stuff? Behind the scenes of BLACKPINK's life? Or maybe just casual vlogs of her daily routine? Because who knows? Maybe she's watching these kinds of conversations online. And if she sees what fans really want, maybe she'll make it happen. And let's be real, part of the fun of following an idol on YouTube is not just about their performances, it's about the little things. Like, what's Rosé's go-to comfort food? What shows is she binge-watching at 2 a.m.? Does she have a secret talent we haven't seen yet? Those are the things that make fans feel like they're part of her life, and that's probably why her channel has exploded the way it has. But here's a thought. Do you think Rosé's success on YouTube could change the way other K-pop idols approach content creation? I mean, traditionally, idols focus heavily on music shows, variety programs, and social media updates. But YouTube is a completely different game. It's long-form, it's personal, it's unpredictable. And Rosé is proving that if you do it right, it doesn't just help your image, it literally becomes another career. Imagine 5 years from now, where almost every idol group member has their own channel pulling millions of views. Would that change the entire entertainment industry? And honestly, I think this could also influence how companies manage their artists. Entertainment labels are usually very protective of their idols' images, but Rosé is showing that giving fans a closer, authentic connection isn't risky. It's actually super profitable. I wouldn't be surprised if companies start pushing more idols to create their own spaces online. Not just to showcase music, but to build personal brands. Now let's switch gears back to BLACKPINK's upcoming comeback. We know that whenever they drop an album, it's not just a release, it's an event. Fashion brands line up to dress them, YouTube basically crashes from the traffic, and fans worldwide start living and breathing every frame of the new music video. My question is, what direction do you think BLACKPINK will take with this comeback? Are we expecting something darker and edgier, like Kill This Love? Or maybe something bright and summery, like As If It's Your Last? Personally, I'm hoping for a fusion, something that balances their boldness with a touch of Rosé's soulful vibe. And speaking of vibes, can we take a moment to appreciate how Rosé's collab with Bruno Mars, AP, reshaped the whole K-pop x Western collab game? Usually, these collabs are big for the fandom, but they don't always break through globally in a massive way. APT was different. It didn't just chart, it dominated. It gave us one of the highest charting moments ever for a K-pop female artist. And that makes me wonder, who should Rosé collaborate with next? Imagine her teaming up with artists like Adele for a powerhouse ballad, or even someone like The Weeknd for a moody, vibey track. Just thinking about it gives me chills. But while Rosé is thriving on YouTube and making history on Billboard, she's also part of this huge tour schedule. And let's be honest, tours are grueling. 31 shows across 16 cities? That's a lot of travel, rehearsals, performances, meet and greets. Yet somehow, BLACKPINK makes it look effortless. How do they do it? Is it just years of training? Or do you think there's something about their bond as a group that keeps them going strong? I'd argue it's both. Because when you see them perform, it doesn't just feel like four individuals, it feels like a family. But here's what I really want to know from you guys. Do you think Rosé's YouTube presence will change once BLACKPINK's comeback era starts? Like, will she still have time to upload regularly? Or do you think we'll see less of her personal content during promotions? Because personally, I'd love if she gave us behind-the-scenes glimpses during the comeback process. Imagine watching her film a vlog on the day of the music video shoot, or capturing those little candid moments backstage before a stadium show. That would be gold. And maybe this is why Rosé ranking #1 as a celebrity YouTuber hits differently. It's not just about numbers, it's about timing. She's peaking as an individual at the same time BLACKPINK is gearing up for another historic era. It's like the universe is aligning everything perfectly for her and the group. And you know what that means? It means we're living through another golden age of BLACKPINK. And honestly, I don't think we're ready for the cultural chaos that's about to hit. So now I want to throw this back to you guys. What do you think Rosé's YouTube success means for the future of K-pop idols branching out on their own? Do you think this will inspire a whole wave of idol creators? And also, if you had to predict, how do you think BLACKPINK's comeback is going to shake up the industry this time? Because if history tells us anything, it's that whenever BLACKPINK moves, the entire music scene shifts with them. All right, Buzz fam, that's it for today's deep dive. Rosé is sitting at the top of the YouTube throne. BLACKPINK is about to shake the world with their comeback. And as always, the K-pop universe never sleeps. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the community of fellow fans who love diving into these conversations. This has been Anyang Buzz, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep streaming, keep supporting, and keep buzzing about K-pop. Bye!